Hello, Sooner football fans. Welcome to episode 2 with Tattoo Baker. In today's episode, we talk about quarterbacks, pretty much all quarterbacks. But we also touch base on who will the Sooners miss the most this year. Is it Baker Mayfield, Mark Andrews, or is it Obo? Remember, Sooner football fans is not affiliated with the University of Oklahoma, but we do have eligibility there. Booma. And we were talking about this before we came on started recording is Kyler Murray or Austin Kendall.
I think it's Kyler Murray, done deal. I'm just throwing that out there, but you can go ahead.
Rob, you've been quiet today because you had a microphone mess up, but
well, it's Kyler's job now. I don't, even though they haven't announced it, we all know that he's kind of the golden child, and for good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete. He's got
four
glides
state championships.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an impeccable resume. The problem with him is he's shorter than Baker is. Now, we know that didn't hurt Baker at all, and it might not hurt Kyler either. But if it depends on the offense that we run, because Austin Kendall is a big prototypical quarterback who can set back and see what's going on downfield. The other side of that is Kyler is so fast. We've seen him last year break into the open where it could have been a 30, 40, 50, all the way run, and the turf monster got him at least a couple of times that I remember because he's so fast, and I don't know if he's nerves or what, but it's Kyler Murray's job ultimately to lose, and I think really for Austin Kendall to supplant him in that starting position, he's going to have to be a whole bunch better than Kyler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then again, I think it really depends on the offense that we run.
But also, Spencer Rattler, isn't he a prototypical?
No, he's a dual threat.
Dual threat?
Yeah, he's a dual threat. I mean, he played basketball. He's an all-state basketball player too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's a dual threat guy. He can run. That's why he's one of the best. Most people who do recruiting say he's probably the best quarterbacks OU's ever gotten.
So maybe that's something we got to look at is what are we recruiting as quarterbacks?
That's why
if
I think
we're recruiting the dual threat, Austin Kendall, is he going to sit there and go, well, I'm not going to have a chance? But because he's not a dual threat quarterback. Like Rob said, he's a straight back, drop back, pick you apart type of guy.
I want to say with Austin, it'll definitely be attitude because I know he's got all the tools to make it, like you said. But if he's got the attitude and the team really builds around him in camp, because he's been with the team since all year. He didn't go to baseball. He's strictly football. I want to say if he wins the locker room over, because it's definitely going to be that type of thing, then I think it'll be a no-brainer who they pick.
Right.
And I know the fans like Kyler because he's been here. He's got 4 state championships. He's got all the glitz.
And also, I mean, not to bring up the past, but Oklahoma, there's still enough of us out there that are old enough to watch the wishbone. That's the type of quarterback we remember. Even though we've got 3 Heisman Trophy winners that could throw the ball all over the field, Oklahoma fans still love the fast
Jamel
Holloway, Thomas Lott. There's still enough of those people out there that's what they want to see.
I mean, even Jason White was like that. He was a dual threat quarterback before he blew his knees out.
Yeah, totally blew both of them out.
And then he became one of the best drop back passes we've ever had.
Yeah.
So,
and that's why they recruited him, was he was a dual threat. So that's always been the direction of Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's been going out there for a while. He's been missed out. We missed out on Vince Young because they went after Vince Young. We missed out on him. They went after Cam Newton hardcore, and they came second there too. So they missed out on a lot of dual threat quarterbacks that they'd be targeting.
Why do you think they missed out on him?
It's obvious why they missed out.
Don't do it.
Ask Auburn why they got him. I mean, that's why we missed out on him.
Because we didn't offer any money.
Okay.
And Auburn's are cheaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you never cheats. It's like that's
Never.
That's Big Red that he doesn't cheat at all. All right. That's Big Red and that's Brett Bomar. What happens there?
Yeah. But
I have to say though, I'm excited for Spencer Rattler. Doesn't matter what happens this year with Kyler or God, it's spaced on his name.
Austin.
If whatever happens with Austin or Kyler, Spencer's a different beast. I really and how cool would that be to have like a Rattler, like some noise in the.
Oh yeah.
Or it's also like Baker. It's like you have the little shake and bake crew, and then you got the Rattler crew.
Yeah, you gotta, it's just like moves right in. So I'd love that, and then somebody getting a tattoo of Spencer. That'd be pretty funny.
I love Rattler because he loves OU. We follow him on Twitter. He like posts OU stuff all the time. He's always I'm always committed. He recruits everyone. Like he's from Arizona. He's all in OU. He loves this place. So that's why I like him a lot too.
I want to say I thought I met him one day because I was in Dallas for something, and there was a kid that looked just like him and had OU white shirt with OU, and then what's the necklace that has the messing up? Oh frick. What's a keychain? It's not a keychain, but it's a
like dog tags or
like what do you carry your
lanyard?
Lanyard.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he had an OU white shirt and a OU lanyard, and he's like, no, I'm just going to OU next year, and he's like, I know who you're talking about. So I tweet right at Spencer, and I'm like, dude, I think I saw you. And he's like, nope, I'm not in Dallas. And I'm like, you pretty sure you're not in Dallas right now? So that was pretty funny, but I'm fully behind it. When Spencer comes, it's going to be his to lose as well.
Oh yeah.
Just because he's just so good.
Is Murray? Is he? He's a junior, right? He has 2 more years left. So what they might do with that, they might just redshirt him his first year, and then if Murray plays good next year, he might just redshirt him his first year, and then have him take over for
unless
next 3-4
he's
years.
good enough to start.
That's true. I mean, I'm gonna say this next year, Kyle Murray goes off next year, and Rattler comes in, and he's better than him. That's a good problem to have.
Next man up, right?
Well, you say next man up. The thing is, everybody was last year, all they got coming back is Baker. We lost
Andrews,
Mixon.
That's it.
We lost Mixon. We lost P. Ryan. We lost Dede Westbrook. And everybody's like, what is Oklahoma going to do? Well, up step Anderson. Up step Sermon.
CeeDee Lamb. Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
Rack the 6-shooter. Here we go.
That's what we do. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, because nobody thought any of those guys were going to have the type of season. I saw this stat a couple of months ago is that Anderson and Sermon are coming back into next year the leading running backs on yards after contact in the Big 12.
I would believe it.
And it's like 6 yards each. Yeah. Okay, everybody else is like 2 and 3, 4 yards. These 2 guys, you get hit, they're falling forward for 6 more yards.
What won me over with Rodney, and I'm sure he is the same way, is when we were playing Kansas State, and he's like 5 or 6 yards back, and he just cuts the corner and takes it for the score.
I will admit that that Kansas State game, I was watching that game, I was cussing up TV. Why is he still out there? Trey Sermon's been killing the last 2 weeks. Why is Anderson out there in that Kansas State game? He like 3 touchdowns in that game. Yeah. It's like, all right, I'm fine with him being out there. I'll text my friend too. He's the same way too. He's a diehard OU fan. And he was just like, get that guy out there, get Sermon in there. And
also,
sure
too, Hollywood blew up in that game, too.
Yeah,
that's his
he had a
first
couple
one.
of them catches, yeah.
And then the OSU games became,
Yeah.
I mean, that's how he got the nickname, because Gus Johnson, come Hollywood Brown,
Mm-hmm.
out of nowhere. And he's like, I like that nickname. So he kept it.
And that's what it is. Like a little, like you look good, you feel good, you do good. And God, like when they started calling him, Hollywood Brown, it was like another gear. He had a 7th gear. It was great.
So you just brought it up that last year we lost all those guys, but who have we lost this year that it's gonna hurt the most?
Baker.
Probably Baker.
Okay.
I mean,
Anderson. I think Anderson.
Oh, Anderson's back.
Anderson's back, yeah.
No, not Anderson.
Andrews.
Andrews. Sorry.
Actually, mine's Obo. I think Obo will be the biggest hurt we lose this upcoming year. Because Obo got double teamed.
We're talking about offense right now.
No,
so,
period.
on
I
offense.
think it's a period. Period. I mean,
Yeah, but I like Calcaterra. He seemed to step in there, and I'm going blank on the new kid we got that's coming in. He
3-star.
I'll change my mind.
3-star.
I think Flowers will be our biggest hurt then. Because Flowers is a
Flowers,
mismatch,
definitely.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Third down play, play action, and Flowers over the middle right there.
Somebody's gonna step up.
Yeah, Flowers is the one I think will hurt the most. I think he was a go-to guy, reliable hands. No one can match up to him.
But Andrews, the thing I liked about Andrews was, he's a tight end. But, they split him out. He lined up at slot and outside receiver.
I mean, his nickname for us, always open.
Yeah,
Andrews.
we called him always open Andrews.
He's always open.
And we don't have that type of threat at the tight end spot anymore. So
We'll see.
I don't know if we need it, but I think we're. Who do you think, Rob? You asked the question.
Well, I thought, I was going right to Andrews because he was our big 3rd down guy. Of course,
Flowers too.
Flowers too, but
Yeah, he had a huge catch in the Big 12 championship game.
Right.
It was like 3rd and 17 and caught it. Then we ended up scoring I think it was after the Baker run.
Yeah.
The long 70-some yard run.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he saved us on one down, and then after that it was pretty much curtains because then we tackled the quarterback on the one, or no, not one. Tackled with like half a yard left for the first down.
Yeah.
And broke him, and then that's when OU took care of business.
I mean, there's a reason we called him Always Open Andrews.
yeah.
So
But I just called him Mandrews.
That's a good name too.
I like that one better, actually.
Yeah.
I remember watching games. We went to the first game of the season, and like Andrews was like bigger than everyone on the field. Like, this guy's huge. Yeah. He's jiggling out of their shoes. Like that guy was just a mismatched nightmare.
I will say though, one of my funny, like I know like the Mandrews and all that, but one of the funny ones was I did an edit where Baker is sitting at the table and he's looking up at the waiter and he's like, "I'll have another side of lamb," like when he throws a touchdown to CeeDee Lamb. He's like, "Very good, sir. That's a fine choice, sir." I thought that was really good.
So if we apply that to your name, Terry Mandrews, we could just say Mary.
Mary.
or Manlong.
Man, okay. That sounds pretty good right there.
We just went straight downhill.
Hey.
Triple X.
Yeah.
0 to triple X.
Yo, I just said you don't have to go Mary.
Okay.
I got another question for Tattoo though. So next year, what are you going to do both OU and NFL with Baker, or are you going to try to do both of them, or?
Really depends on what team he gets. If he goes to the Browns, I may scrap the whole thing.
God, I hope he doesn't go to the Browns.
I want to go to the Jets. The Jets are just.
Jets will be hard too. I was really hoping on the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the Broncos so much.
I really, I just want the best fit for Baker because the last thing I would want for Baker, just because of how much of a legend he is at OU, and getting the statue, whatever, it doesn't matter. But if he went to a team that he really excelled, man, he'll be in Hall of Fame easy.
Yeah.
With just the attitude and I say will to win and bringing men together.
He's got skills too.
Yes.
I mean.
So it just depends on team. If it goes a good team, they'll keep it going, or.
Well, what I may do is like half OU, half the
Baker.
The NFL team, but it's not gonna go away. I'll still be doing pro because I love to video edit and I love to photo edit. So just what's funny for the fans. NFL's really hard to watch just because 2 days in a row of really like breaking down footage or whatever is tough. Just with them working now, but I would say I would do it if Baker's playing. I'm watching.
Yeah.
If he's playing for the Browns, it's really hard to work. But God, I'd do it. I'd watch him play, and they're gonna put Baker on prime time.
Yeah,
they're not gonna keep him away from the spotlight.
No, they're gonna make as much money off of him. They did the same thing. I hate the comparison with Manziel. I mean, you never. He went to the Browns, didn't he?
Yep, went to the Browns. That's one of the reasons I'm going to get it because everyone compares them.
They messed him up though. Like when he was playing, like they were already done. Like they had the quarterback they had the year before, and it was like I think a 5 or 6 game losing streak, and then they put Manziel out there.
Yeah.
Plus, the coach didn't like him either. The coach hated him. If the coach doesn't like you or trust you, you have no chance to win. 0 chance to win.
Yeah.
Wasn't it that kid from OSU, Brandon Whedon?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah. He went.
He's still in the flag still. I think he's still because they put the flag out. He got cut underneath the flag.
Yeah.
He's still stuck under there.
I think he had worse knees than Jason White after the knee surgery. It's like.
Yeah, Jason White's knees cost him millions of dollars because he went to the Titans. He didn't get drafted, but he went there because what's his name?
Jake Long.
No, the offensive coordinator from USC was Chow. Got the job, and Norm brought him there. Said, hey, he knew what he had, but he just, he had no legs. I mean, they just couldn't stand up anymore.
He's doing well though.
Right.
He's doing well. The air conditioning things like everywhere. So I mean,
I will say though, Fisher, he can definitely kill a quarterback's career.
That's been shown, guys. That's all his quarterbacks. I mean, Jesus.
Sam Bradford.
Bradford, yeah. And
No, he just got paid too going to Arizona.
Again, $15 million guaranteed.
Jeez. And somebody since he is
he has someone's
went
pictures.
into the pro.
He has someone's pictures. Like Nate dudes or something.
But
he has something on someone.
He went. He has been paid over $100 million.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I think he's got paid more, like,
God.
I think he's been paid more, like, millions than he has played games. I think I heard a stat on that. Like, he's been.
Yeah, didn't the Sports Animal say that?
Yeah, I think. He's like $1,200 million, something like that, or $120 million.
Yeah,
He's only played like.
Yeah.
It was
He's
like
100 games, something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was 80 games,
Or something like that,
and
yeah.
120 million, something like that.
That's ridiculous. I'd do it.
Yeah, I mean, or you'd be Landry Jones to sit in
Tough luck,
be a
right?
back.
Yeah, to Landry Jones, he's at my
Backup
Steelers.
quarterback. This is the best job to have in the world. Just sitting back
he's
there.
making $3 million a year carrying a clipboard. He's not, and he's the third guy back. And it shocked me that they re-signed him because all the stuff on the Steelers boards have been for years is like, this is Landry's last chance. And then they re-signed him for $3 million. They went, we got, he's our third option. So
you're probably getting that Cowboy this year. Mason Rudolph is probably going to draft this year.
God.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I really wish Landry would play for the Steelers, just because I think Ben is kind of
he's getting up there.
He's definitely up there, and speed is not there anymore. Like bowling over people that he that he had when he was winning Super Bowls. But I think Landry Jones could win it. I just think that he's probably got photos on somebody.
Yeah. The thing with Landry, since he's been there, he played a couple of games, and it was a playoff game. It was against Cincinnati a couple of years ago. Ben got hurt his shoulder, his throwing shoulder, and Landry came in and just stunk it up, and Ben put himself back in the game.
Ben came back hurt.
Came back and won.
That's tough though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a mental thing with Landry. Obviously, as much as we Sooner fans don't want to, everybody kind of dogs him a little bit, but he's one of the greatest quarterbacks we ever had.
Numbers wise.
Yeah,
sure.
numbers wise, because he played 4 years.
Yeah.
If Baker played 4 years.
Yeah, but he I think it's just mentally.
Big games. He falls apart in big games all the time.
I don't care what pro team it is, whether it's the Steelers, the Browns, or what. There's something there that they keep him around, and they're going to pay you $3 million to carry a clipboard on the sidelines.
It's a good scout team quarterback. He won't get hit. It's a good scout team quarterback right there.
Remind me when Landry played. He played in 9, 10, 11, and 12, right?
Yep, that was it.
So he's got how many Big 12 championships? 2 or 3?
I think 2.
Because OSU won one.
Yep.
Did they actually win one, or
no?
did
They won.
just claim one?
That was your.
And then Texas won in 9. So because remember when Bradford got hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. So
he
he's only got
2.
2. And when I heard that he had 2 Big 12 championships and a BCS bowl win, I was like, because this is when Baker was getting hot. I was like, no way. I was like, what? And I'm like, okay, people. This is the what people are talking about. And then Baker's won 3 now.
Yeah.
Not any hate on Landry, 'cause I love Landry watching him play, but definitely he put in his time.
Yeah, and he won a lot of games as a Sooner. So, like I said, it shocked me when the Steelers took him, and I thought, are they going to put him at tight end?
Not for his speed.
No.
Yes, that video of his speed was it like almost close to 6 seconds his 40 was.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of guys are like when they said, does he got speed, and they'll show Landry Jones running.
Yeah.
I'm a little sour on Landry. I like Landry. He's great. It's just that Notre Dame game still kills me, and that A&M game when Menzel just destroyed us in the Cotton Bowl. There's nothing he could do that game because Menzel went off.
Menzel went off in the second half. Yeah.
I think they're the best in the country that year. They beat Bama that year. That team, if they had the playoffs that year, that team probably won it all that year because that team was.
They were 11-2, right?
Yeah. And they're number 4 seed. They had a playoffs that year. I think they actually could have won it all that year. That team was on fire.
That was that the year that Florida State won it?
No, I think Bama still won it that year.
No, I think you're right. I think it was.
That was prior
Jameis.
to.
No, because Menzel won a Heisman, and Jameis won the Heisman. They won it. So
No. But then the next year. Right.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's not OU, so I don't remember that much about them.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
As long as SEC, I think they might win again.
It was pre-Baker, so.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, they were cheaters.
Yeah.
But another thing that I brought up to people before and we've talked about sitting around the table is I'm not bashing him, but Lincoln Riley. Okay. Is he truly the guy for the job? I think he is. That's it for episode 2 with Tattoo Baker. Watch for episode 3 coming out soon, where we'll talk Lincoln Riley and much more. Remember, if you're a Sooner fan and you'd like to be on the Sooner Football Fans podcast, private message us on Twitter. That's at SoonerFBFans, or you can email us at hosts@SoonerFootballFans.com. Booma.